Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Zisper again, and I have no energy right now. Like, I'm kind of dead inside.
Get down, boy. Get down.
Anyway, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this. So that is basically a very smooth zoom in, zoom out using the 3D camera and nulls. I prefer to do this than using scale because it just tends to be smoother. So I'm going to be showing you how to do it. First thing you want to do is have your two clips or two pictures ready. These are the pictures I'm going to be using, and we need to prep them before we do anything. So get some motion tile and place it on your clip and follow my settings. Output width is 500, output height is 500, and check mirror edges. Now you can click on motion tile, Control C to copy, go to your next clip, press it, Control V to paste. So now that that's ready, we can now actually begin doing the transition. Right click down here, go to new, and get the camera. These are my camera settings. Press OK, drag it down so that it's right above the clip or picture you want to use. Go to where you want it to end, Control Shift D to cut it, and backspace to delete it. Now do the same thing, but this time you're going to go new and null object. Bring it down again to be above the camera. Go to the end, Control Shift D, backspace. You're going to head over to this switches mode. If it does not look like this, you just have to press this button down here to bring it back. Turn on 3D for your null and motion blur, and do the same for your clip. So for each of these transitions, we're going to use two nulls. So to do that, we just have to press this and Control D, which will duplicate it. You can rename to make it easier for you, but this is not necessary. I'm just doing this for the tutorial. Now go over to your camera and press on this string thing, press and hold, and drag it to your first null. Then do the same to your first null to the second null. Now you're going to press P on your first null to open up positions, press this to keyframe, and F9 to easy ease it. If this isn't working for you, you can just right click on your key, keyframe assistant, and easy ease. Now go right before the end of your clip and zoom in a little bit, then go back to the beginning and zoom out a little bit. Then you can drag your last keyframe to match the end. Go to your second null, open up positions by pressing P, keyframe, easy ease it, go right before the end, and then zoom out a little, and then drag it to the end. Press on the graph editor, let's start off with the first position, and drag this to the very left side, and do the same with this knob, whatever it's called. Now go to your second position and do the opposite, so dragging it all the way to the right side. It should look like this. Great. Now that we've done that, we can now select all of these, Control Shift C, and pre-compose it. Now that we've done this one, we can now go to the second clip and do the transition here. Do the same thing, put in a camera, cut it to match, same with the null, then turn on 3D and motion blur on your clip and 3D and motion blur on your null and duplicate it. And now connect them and press P on your first null, keyframe, easy ease, go right before the end and put in a keyframe. Now you're going to go to the beginning, and the beginning is going to be zoomed in. Open up your second null, press P, keyframe, easy ease, go right before the end, and zoom in again, and drag your keyframes to the end. Open up the graph editor, and now do the exact same thing. The first null goes all the way to the left, second null goes all the way to the right. Also, if you see this activate window, I'm too lazy to change it, just bear with it. Exit out of your graph editor, and this is what it should look like. So let's now connect the two clips. Let's also pre-compose this so that it looks cleaner and works faster. Okay, and these are the clips put together. I hope this tutorial helped. If you want to know anything else, don't be afraid to put it in the comments, and I will do my best to help you guys out. I'll see you guys in my next video, I guess. Bye!